Hello mermaids and barnacle boys, my name is Sponge Drew and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little similar like we did in the last video. If you haven't seen the last video, we've done a review of these phonics book readings, all 12 of these. In the last video I read every single one of these. These are basically little simple kid, little basic books that you read with your kid and understand like vowels and like words and all that and different like sound to help kids understand. But we're not going to be going review this today because we already did it, and yet you guys seem to really like it a lot. So for today I have a lot more right here, as you could see. Now, to save some time and energy for all of you, I'm not going to be going over every single one of these books. I'm just gonna like show them to you and just kind of like go through them like quickly and such. But if you want me to review each and every one of the, if you see let me rephrase that. If you see a book in here that you want me to like review on its own specifically, let me know in the comments below. Tell me which book you want me to look at by itself. But let's just go from the top to the bottom, starting off with Buried Treasure: Tales from the Bikini Bottom. As you can see right here, it has 6 stories inside, so it's a pretty thick book. As you can see on the back, buried treasure, dive down deep and discover the hilarious world of SpongeBob. Now, SB fans can enjoy many of their favorite Bikini Bottom tales all in one book. And you can see on the bottom, this came out, well, you can see Steven HillenBurg's logo with the jellyfish. And this came out in, when did this came out? Hold on. There's gotta be like a date or something on this, right? Where's the date? There's no really specific date. It says it came out, yeah. It says different years, 2002, 2003, 2004. But I'm just gonna say that this came out in come on, there's gotta be some like date on here or something. I'm just gonna say this came out probably in the mid 2000s, if I have to say so myself. But if I just like open this up, this book belongs to nobody. Buried Bottom. If I just kind of like scroll through here, you could see all of these, the amazing. See all of these right here. Table of contents show like each of like the stories from like different pages and stuff. So it's basically 6 stories in one book. Now I think I have like a good majority of these by themselves. I just kind of like see. If I just scroll through all that, you can see like all the stuff right here, all of that. Kind of like just going through. See the kind of like cool art stuff they have for each one. Sometimes they're oil painted, sometimes normal colors and all of that. See all of that. So yeah, that's basically it for this book. If you want me to see this like by itself, this video and or any other books, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Next we actually have, is that it? We have 2 of these books right here. These are basically these are based off of like episodes. Tea at the Treedom and New Student Starfish, where Patrick becomes like student business book school, and Tea at the Treedom, which is one of the very first episodes of SpongeBob and all that. See, just by scrolling through, see, got some reading involved. You know, it also has some art in it. Other stuff right here. So yeah, basically this is based off of the, you know, basically based off of yeah, the Treat 'em. See some other ones going to focus, even like, you know, Arnold stuff and more around too. And same thing, you know, same thing with this one. You know, I'll just browse it for you. Yeah, and yeah, just, you know, little books about, you know, one of the very, you know, some of the episodes that were actually like really good. I really did enjoy like the very first season of SpongeBob. Always good. Next we have, you know, They Call Me Scare. It's based off of, you know, the episode where SpongeBob, you know, shaves his whole body to act like, you know, the Flying Dutchman, all that. I'll just browse it for you. And and yeah, there you go. This one came out. When did this came out? This came out in 2003. And I don't know if I showed the years on these, but what year did these came out? Let's see here. This one, New Starfish one, this one came out in 2003. I'm pretty sure, I wouldn't be surprised if this one came out in 2003 either. No, this one actually came out in 2000. So yeah, that's, this one's pretty old. One probably won't be one of the oldest ones that I have. Probably like the oldest SpongeBob, you know, collectible I have in all my collection. Wow. I didn't even notice that. Next up, my name is Cheesehead. See, this is based off of the episode, you know, like What Happened to SpongeBob, aka Who Bob What Pants. But this only starts when, you know, SpongeBob, you know, falls to the cliff and gets, you know, the bump on his head. See, just scrolling through, bubbles, all that, there you go. So, yeah. And also the DVD as well. And this one came out, when did this came out? This one came out, come on, get into focus. This one came out in 2008. Yeah, another good one. And this, let me just scroll through. Okay, so this is like, you know, this is a comic book with a bunch of, you know, different comics. If you people are like big, you know, comic fans that collect, you know, like comic books and all that, you already like know, really, you know how these go. So I'm just gonna peruse on these for you. So this one, hold on. When did this came out? When did this came out? Is there a year to this? There has to be some kind of year date on here. Oh yeah, here it is. Let me get into focus right here. This came out in 2009. Now I'm just gonna peruse it for you. Whoops, too fast. Oh, little tear in the page there, but hey, you know, it's good enough. Yeah, just a big comic book with, you know, different comics and all that. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Here's another one. Ready, set, go. It's 2 books in one. And this one right here came out in... When did it came out? When did this came out? Let's see, here, right here. It says it came out, Camp SpongeBob came in 2004, but the big one came out in 2008. So I'm gonna say this came out in like 2008 or so, even though like the logo is a bit different. But let's just peruse on here. Yeah, this is that's it for that one, but the big one right here. So this is 2 different, you know, like books. So I think this is, you know, like what we just saw was, you know, Camp SpongeBob. Now this is the Big Win, which is, you know, another story. Whoopsies. Second place. Yeah, you know, good enough. Yeah, that's it for this one. Like how they have 2 stories. Sorry, I'm stretching here. Oh. Alright, SpongeBob saves the day. 3 books in one. I think these are based off like different ones. SpongeBob to the Rescue. What year this came out? Well, there's different ones. So like the SpongeBob to the Rescue came out. Shut up, Sandhill Cranes. Sorry. SpongeBob to the Rescue came out in 2010. Same thing with Great Patty Capper. But Legends of Bikini Bomb came out in 2011. So let's just kind of like peruse on here. Could you, Sandhill Cranes, stop? I'm trying to do a video. So annoying. Just perusing on here. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And that's it. Yeah, I know I'm kind of going through these like little, you know, quickly. I tried, you know, doing a video like this, you know, I got like good, you know, 60 minutes in, but you know, something came up and, you know, just had to screw all over it. Alright, so these ones right here, I'm showing you the amazing SpongeBob SpongeBob and the Princess and Hands Off were actually, you know, all part of, all 3 of these are actually in this book right here. So, you know, if you saw a glimpse of that when I was, you know, scrolling through this one, then you probably get the idea. So, save some time. I'm not gonna, you know, go through these, but again, if you want me to review like all 3 of these together by themselves, or like all 3 of them in like, you know, one video to kind of like, you know, like save some time up, let me know. Just again, tell me which book, you know, captures you the most, and I'll do a review on it and maybe some reading. Alright, we have Surf's Up SpongeBob right here. I don't know if this is based off of the big one. No, it's not. But let's just kind of like scroll through it quickly. See on the back here, we got a whole bunch of other ones right here. Some of them I don't really like have, but I want to try to get my hands on them. I have these ones here, and I don't know. I haven't really looked through my books very much. But yeah, that's Surfs of SpongeBob. Now this is the annual super book. Actually, this one is more, not really much of a reading, but this is more of like a, see the year date right here. Come on to that 10 with Steven Hilbert's signature. Actually, more of like an activity book. Let me see. See, like, not gonna really show much because it has my name at home. I'm gonna make sure I don't, put my name in here. Don't want to expose my identity and all that. I don't think so. Oh, saw another name. Such as my sister's name, but here, I'll show you one example of these pages. Let's see here. Yeah, let's do this one. So here on this page right here on page 44 to 45, this is basically like how many grab bars can you find in here, and you can see I used pen on this because why did I use pen? Well, I was a little wee kid and I didn't know what I was doing and decided to be a moron and put pen on books like these. Look, okay, I wasn't the smartest when I was a kid, but hey, you get the idea. Most of these books, have little activities in them. I'm not going to show you every single one because, it has names on it that I consider that are, my family. So, yeah, I don't want to, show anyone, my name and, be like, who's that person, all that stuff. But if you want to try to get one of these on your hands yourself, recommend doing it. And, don't draw on it like I did. Okay. This one's exciting. This one is like a look and find book. And I see here on, like pages, like every single one of these pages, it has some story, and you have to try to find these spatulas, like in, like, you have to try to find items that are displayed in this column here, and try to find them in, pages. So I'm just gonna, like, briefly go look for them. You can look at all, like, the art and stuff that's, like, in here. See, they're in the kitchen with, stuff that's in SpongeBob's, I guess this is, like, like, storage area and stuff, I think. They're jellyfish fields. That, in Goo Lagoon, Patrick's having a great time. SpongeBob found spatula that was actually in Patrick's rock. And you can see SpongeBob easily won the competition, and while Squidward is suffering a little bit. And it has some, stuff in here. If you go back some pages and find, these kind of stuff, like so. Yeah, very easy one. This one came out in 2007. It's easy to look and find for little toddlers. Now this one, like, it's usual. It's SpongeBob's face right here, but this is really just a little, like, book, just to show, like, who the characters are, what their personality is, with just some little short reading and stuff. Pan over, got SpongeBob and Gary, his first page. Got Patrick right here. Sorry. Sweating a little bit. It is summertime, so, I gotta get some water. Throat is dry. So you got Patrick on the front, them, him with SpongeBob having a good time, being superheroes, and Squidward right here. You got Squidward right here, of course, with the cash register and the boat, playing clarinet, painting, and running from jellyfish. We got Mr. Krabs right here, and we got the whole gang here, even with SpongeBob. It's a little disappointing. They don't have a page for Sandy. You can see it's called Meet My Friends by Teresa Bruskowski. I really hope, if I'm saying that wrong, then I apologize. You can see this came out in 2002. A little disappointing there's no page for Sandy, because, you know, she plays, you know, somewhat a big role in, you know, this series, because, you know, she's the big, you know, karate science girl. But, you know, hey, what can I say? But, I think that is really about it for today. I know I didn't go through, like, every single book, because, you know, if I were to do that, then this video would have been, you know, like, over an hour long or 2 hours long or something like that. But like I said before, if you see a book in here that, you know, catches your eye and you want me to review it on own separately in its own video, then, you know, put it in the comments below and I'll try to make that possible. So thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you like what you see here and you want to see more like this, then be sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell notifications to stay notified when I make new videos, like, comment, share, friends with family, all that stuff that YouTubers say, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye bye!